Day 3 of Dashers training camp is coming to a close, and we already got a lot of guys battling for roster spots as the Dashers look to go for their second Commissioner's Cup in the last 3 years. Hello everybody, Marcus Grosnick, broadcast voice of your Danville Dashers, and as you can see behind me, the ice is settling as the boys are on break, but they'll be back on the ice today from 3 to 4 as the new head coach Paul McLean is looking to make his roster moves and get ready for their opening night matchup against the Elmira Enforcers. Earlier this afternoon, I had a chance to catch up with the new head coach of the Dashers, and here's what he had to say about his thoughts on the first 2 days of training camp. We're here with Danville Dashers head coach Paul McLean, and coach, day 3 of tryouts is quickly coming to an end. What have you liked out of the guys on the ice through the first 3 days of training camp?
The first 2 days were a little tougher. We didn't have the guys that were all on our list to come in, and today's been the best day. I've got lots of enthusiasm. We've got 2 guys in here from Peoria and 3 players in here from Evansville, and it's definitely picked up the pace.
And you've mentioned that with guys coming down from the SB making their cuts, it's been a pretty good mix of veterans from last year's team mixed in with some rookies and some guys that are new to the Federal Hockey League. What have you liked out of the new guys coming in and mixing it up with the veterans?
I think with the new guys, they want to play and they want to get a year under their belt here, and I think it sends a positive vibe with the veteran mix.
And talking about the veterans, you got 2 goalies in camp this year, 2 veterans that played last year, with Aaron Taylor having just come back down from Peoria. Matt Kalutis is back. What have you liked out of Aaron Taylor's play just this one day, having already gone through almost a week and a half, 2 weeks of pro camp?
Yeah, I think he's obviously faced shots at the next level. He got into an exhibition game, in Peoria, and I believe he won that game. And Kalutis is a veteran in this league and has won a lot of games as well. So.
And giving the fans a little bit of an insight, when you guys go through as a coach through training camp and early on, especially when you're going to be getting guys from other leagues, what is kind of the goal for you as a coach to get accomplished during training camp? Is it just trying to get the guys' legs underneath them and getting their feet wet?
I think what you want to do is it's a combination of that, but it's also just trying to find, once we get into team practices next week, probably not till Monday or Tuesday, we can start getting the guys in their line combinations and getting some chemistries together. Chemistry's big. Very important to find that chemistry, who clicks and who doesn't, and then get guys into their roles.
Earlier this afternoon, our color commentator Harry Black had the opportunity to sit down and chat with veteran defenseman Alex Basie and get his thoughts on the rookies this week's training camp and what he looks forward to the most this upcoming season as he begins his second year with the Danville Dashers.
Harry Black here with defenseman Alex Basie. Alex, this team's coming off a somewhat disappointing season last year after a championship run the year before. What does this team have to do to reach that level of success they had 2 years ago?
We just have to keep working hard, keep the grind going. The more effort we put in, the easier it'll be for us in practices and everything. Harder we work in practice, the more it pays off in game.
You specifically led the team last year in penalty minutes. What have you been trying to do to stay out of the box this season?
That's a tough one. A lot of my penalty minutes were to help out the teammates and stuff. You just gotta keep working hard and hopefully you get the right calls.
You were traded away from a team in Watertown last year that then went on to win the league championship. Is that something you look at now with a little bit of bitterness in your heart, or do you just kind of brush it off?
Just kind of brush it off. We were a good team last year. We played well against them. Just got to keep working hard. It's a nice rivalry we have against them. So excited to see them again this year.
On a more light-hearted questioning note, who has the worst sense of music on the entire team, or worst taste in music?
Worst taste in music, that's a tough one. A lot of new guys on the team. We got to put the rookies up to that one, see what type of music they bring to the locker room. There'll be a couple problems if there isn't.
Now, you're from Oshawa, so a big Montreal Canadiens fan. What do you make of their early season success? Do you agree or disagree with the trade of Max Pacioretty?
They must see something there that they wanted, so they're going with it. They're doing well right now. Got a lot of young kids. See how the rest of the season goes.
The Danville Dashers open up their 2018-2019 campaign a week from tonight as they welcome in former head coach Brent Clark, and the Elmira Enforcers. Game time is 7:05 here at the David S. Palmer Arena. Single game and season tickets are still available by visiting DanvilleDashers.com. Till then, I'm Marcus Grosnick. We hope to see you a week from tonight as the Dashers open up the season.